Okay, everybody, gather round. I got a story time for you. And I'll start this one off with a little, um, well, a little moral, I guess, to just kind of start it off with. I believe that with age comes wisdom, and that you learn as you get older not to let too many things upset you. And you got to know where to draw the line in the sand. And for me, I don't like being taken advantage of or feeling like somebody's trying to take advantage of me. And I don't like folks trying to control me. That's kind of a pet peeve of mine. Now, I will gladly give of my time to help folks if I think that there's somebody that needs my help. But to be taken advantage of, your second sense kind of kicks in, and you know when you're being taken advantage of and being pushed around. Well, it happened to me this morning. I got up this morning, I decided I was going to try to put up some refrigerator pickles, and I got to looking, and I needed some stuff from the store. So as hot as it was, and I sure don't like having to put on a whole lot of clothes to go to the store with it being, 90 degrees outside first thing in the morning. But I thought, well, I'll go. I just need a few things. I'll be back quick enough. So I go up to the store and I whip around in there and get the few things that I needed in my cart. And I come up to the cash registers. There's ain't no cash registers open. Not one cash register. Now, this is at the Walmart store, okay? Where they have like, what is it, 24 registers or something? Not one flipping register open in the store. All they had going was them little serve yourself situations up there. I look at the clock because I'm thinking, well, what in the world's going on here? I look at the clock. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, you'd think they'd at least have a couple registers open at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. And I pull up the cart there to the thing. There's a couple registers in that self-serve thing that's open. A bunch of them are took up. But you can't use the two that are open unless you're using an EBT card. And there's a girl there kind of managing the thing, and she looks at me and says, "Do you have a card?" And I said, "Why, hell no, I don't have a card." And she said, "Well, then you can't use them registers." And I said, "Well, where am I supposed to check out?" She said, "Well, you just have to wait for one of these other ones to free up." And there are a bunch of people there, checking their groceries and stuff out. So I back my cart up, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, one of them registers opens up. And she didn't motion me in or nothing. I said, "Am I allowed to use that one now?" And she says, "Yeah." So I get up there and I use the silly little register thing. And of course, it talks back to you. And that irks me, because, hey, this really isn't my job. I just come in here to buy some groceries, and I expected to have a little bit of service. I don't need your robot talking back to me. So, I pass something over the thing, and it says that an unauthorized thing has been put in the bag, and so I called her over there and I said, "What is it talking about? Here's what I've rung up. Here's what I put in the bag. What's it talking about, something unauthorized?" She says, "Just keep ringing your stuff up. It's fine. It's fine." I went ahead, rung the rest of my stuff up, get it bagged up and pay, and then put it in the cart. And then I looked at her, it spit out my receipt. I look at the receipt and I called the girl over there and I said, "Where is my discount on here?" And she says, "What discount?" And I said, "Well, I should be getting an employee discount because I'm doing your work. I ain't nobody here ringing my groceries up. I mean, that's part of the service, isn't it? I come in here and I pay your price that you got on your shelves. It's supposed to include service." And she says, "Well, we don't give discounts on this." And I said, "Listen, if I go to a self-serve gas station and they have the option for somebody to pump the gas, you pay extra for somebody to pump the gas, and you get a discount if you pump your own. So I would expect the same thing happening in here, that I should get a discount for ringing up my own groceries." She just stood there deadpan silent, because She didn't know what to say to me. And I said, well, apparently you don't have any authority here. Do we have a manager in this store? And she said, well, yeah. And I said, well, can I talk to the manager? So she gets on her walkie-talkie, and I stood there and waited and waited and waited. Now, I'm not leaving that register. You know, that people can back up, clear the back of the store for all I care. I've been inconvenienced. Everybody else can be inconvenienced too. So I finally get a manager over there. And I did the same thing with the manager. Where's my discount? You know, I had to stand here and ring my groceries because you didn't have no registers open with any clerks today. And the manager says, well, we don't give a discount for you ringing them up. So we went through the whole thing again, you know, about the gas stations and how I get a discount for pumping my own gas. And I'd have to pay extra to have somebody else do it. I said, you know, I'm not getting no discount here for having to ring up my own groceries. So I don't understand, you know, what the deal is that you can't get registers open. You got them taking up a whole lot of room. You could rip out all the registers and put in more groceries and give a discount. You know, this doesn't make any sense to me. And he said, well, this is just the way of the future. This is just how things are going. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. There's other grocery stores here in town, and there's some right up the road where they will ring your groceries up for you. And, you know, you don't get any lip like this. They don't expect you to go through a self-serve thing and ring up your own groceries. So if this is how Walmart's going to treat me, you might as well just understand right now that the next time I come through here and I see there ain't no registers open and I've got a cart full of groceries, I'm just going to leave the whole cart full of groceries sit and I'm going to walk out the door. And he said, well, you know, I understand how you feel, but, you know, this is all I can do. And I said, well, okay, well, you're the manager. And if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. And if you lose business over it, I guess you lose business over it because apparently you're rolling in dough enough that it doesn't matter. You know, people come in here and spend money or not. So, all right, I understand how important my business is to you. I just felt like I'd been taken advantage of, you know. And I choose my battles, or at least I try to choose my battles. I don't fight with just everybody over everything that comes along. That really burned me this morning. That, you know, they're not giving you no discount to stand there and ring up your own groceries. You think that they'd at least give you, you know, 5 or 10% off or something for doing their work for them. You can't get no help in the store if you can't find anything in there. And even if you do find somebody that can help you, they can't help you because they don't know where it is either. As a matter of fact, while I was in there shopping this morning, there was a couple trying to find something, and there was some fella in a Walmart jacket or smock or whatever they call them things they wear. He was wandering around there trying to find it too. He didn't know either. Oh, mercy. Yeah, but if that's the wave of the future, if that's what we have to look forward to, you know, you expect to go in a place and give them your business and pay their prices for their goods, and then you got to do the work. Next, they're going to expect us to stock the shelves for them too. You'll have to come in and stock 3 or 4 shelves before you can even buy anything in the store. What in the world is it coming to? Goodness gracious. I know everybody's got a pet peeve. You're welcome to put yours down in the comment section, and we'll just share our pet peeves, I guess. Oh my, maybe it's the heat. Maybe it's because it's so hot, you know, just makes me a little more impatient with people and not quite as willing to let people run over me as I would normally. But that is no way to treat your customers. Ain't no such thing as customer service no more. Y'all have a good day.